Welcome back, everyone, to Thrashers Paradise. This is a well, a collection of what's going to be probably the most chaotic interview we've done here. We're joined with Marcus and Brett from Aepoch.
Hello.
We are joined with Brian and Juice of Stolos. We got Kyle and Jonah of Invicta. We're blessed to have the entirety of Rippr'd. We got Angelo from Raider, and then we have Bennett from Cathartic Demise, and they're joining me today to talk about their upcoming cover compilation show that is coming out on May 7th. Gentlemen, how are you all doing?
Good. Doing good.
Very good.
Well,
Angela got me, buddy. Got me good, buddy. Oh, holy fuck.
Okay, well, to start off the interview, short and simple, you know, something of this magnitude and of this mass collection of amazing bands, I just, you know, it takes a lot of time, a lot of preparation. So how long has this show been in the works for?
It's actually not a show. It's just a recording of songs. It's a compilation.
Everybody thinks it's a show. It's not.
It's a compilation.
It's a compilation album, recording.
Yeah.
EP album.
So you can blame this on Jonah because it was his idea to make the art look like a show poster.
It doesn't say show anywhere.
There's not
The
a
people
venue.
are stupid,
venue
No venue.
keep
There's
that
no
in mind.
price. There's no, date.
Also, we live in a time where you can't do that. You can't just have a show.
We got contacted by a promoter about this show too. Like thinking it was a show. But no, it's just a compilation filled with fucking wicked bands and family, dude. It's for kick-ass time. We had
Eventually, we'd like to have all these bands do a show. That'd be sick.
that'd be fucking
Yeah.
Of course. Okay, well, how long has this idea to release all of you covering songs together been in the works?
Ask Jonah.
Ask me. Well, it basically started in the summertime. So probably around July into August is when we kind of were like, okay, let's get, we were going to do a couple covers. Then it grew. And then we were like, okay, let's add some more bands from the hall and let's just do more songs to kind of make it an actual release instead of just like one or two songs. So we were formulating when we were going to start actually recording it in the summertime. So it's been going since then.
All right. Now, there's a lot of great bands that you all covering. You got Invicta covering Iron Maiden, Raider doing Demolition Hammer, Cathartic Demise doing Megadeth, Aepoch covering Death, Stolos is doing Venom, and then Rippr'd is doing Exodus. For all of the bands, was this an easy decision to who you wanted to cover, or was it like there were too many options to pick and you felt this was the right one for you to do?
Oh yeah, it was so hard to pick.
It was pretty hard to pick, yeah.
It was easy for us. We fucking love Exodus. It was a good time. Yeah, man. Awesome.
Yeah, we picked fairly quickly. I mean, like we kind of narrowed it down to a short list and then just like went with Demolition Hammer. Just works for us.
Yeah, we just tried to get short list and try to make something that we can make our own, something that was classic, but then speed it up to what would sound like a Stolos song.
Yeah, we had a couple ideas what we wanted to do with ours. Like we were flirting the idea of like a Rush cover, a Death cover. We even talked about Atheist at one point, and
we were also strongly considering a Megadeth cover, yeah.
Yeah. We eventually decided on Death because Death is the best, and we all love Death.
Death's a band that everyone in Aepoch was comfortable with playing too. So
Brett was a great Chuck Schuldiner, man. So I was expecting Death out of him. They fucking killed Death covers. Absolutely.
yeah. Well, thank you, but we'll have to be a little bit less predictable next time, I guess.
Let Some Sun Shine In, Brett. That was an amazing cover. Next time, do ABBA. Do ABBA once. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Next time we do, that would be pretty unpredictable. That's for sure.
No, Brett, you got to do Triumph, buddy.
Oh, you got me there, Kyle. I would love to do Triumph.
That'd be awesome, man.
Follow your heart.
That'd be an interesting
It
cover
would
to
be.
see.
It'd be fun. Actually, it sounds kind of cool.
Okay, and on top of all of you individually as bands doing your own covers, as all collectively, you're doing a Judas Priest cover. Now, when it came to that decision, was it like dead set? You all knew collectively you wanted to do this specific Judas Priest cover, or was there other bands that were in talks?
Well, we had flirted around a couple ideas, but I think Hellion Electric Eye was like the main one from the get-go that like we could all agree would work the best for everyone and would have like enough parts for everyone. Plus it just being a classic, it was pretty, like it was just the right choice.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to consider, but it's playing a lot of Brutal Legend, and that's in one of the main themes in the menu. So, I mean, we were like, okay,
yes.
Well, obviously it's a sweet song, but it also has a verse that has a vocal that sounds a particular way, and then the chorus sounds different, and then the voice for the next verse comes in and sounds different. And there's a bridge section where the vocals layer back and forth. So it actually gave a chance to be like, okay, one person can sing here, and then next person, and then we can like mix our voices together. And then we extended the solo section so that each person got like a solo from like each band in there. So that's sort of how we layered all of the bands into one. And it was hard to find a song that would do that.
Yeah.
Hard to have one that has enough arrangement freedom, right?
Yeah, and exactly. And it was one that just like you could do exactly what Jonah described, right? You could extend certain parts, and we kind of renditioned certain parts so that everyone kind of had a piece in it. And I think it came out pretty cool.
Awesome. Now, I'm assuming that this was, for a lot of you, a lot of fun to do and record, but for each of you as the bands individually, what did you find the most hardest about recording or mixing or whatever part when it came to your specific cover?
We were pretty ripped most of the time. no, actually, all seriousness, we got together, we did the song. It was cool the way Pete did all the solos together as one person. He didn't really stay with Holt, so it kind of went off a little bit, did it his own. It was best. And Jonah's great to work with. I love working with Jonah, but goddamn does he push the fuck out of you to the point you want to just destroy everything. But it's cool. It's awesome, man. It was I just love doing that song. Love doing that recording.
For ours, it was definitely the fact that we had to like make some decisions around like the vocal style. My vocal style is obviously not really like demo hammer, so just kind of figuring out how that was going to translate. But overall, it was fairly straightforward.
I guess Stolos, we did it after we're doing this thing for Conestoga College where it was a live stream thing that Jonah was doing the feed for and doing the sound for it. So ours is the only one on that cover compilations where it's actually live off the floor. And you can really hear Greg's drumming coming through because we just did a couple, like 2, 3 or 4 takes and just picked the best one, went from there. So it sounds a bit different. Ours sounds a bit more raw than compared to the other guys. But I'm still happy with it.
Raw
Giant.
works for your guys' style too, though. Even right?
Yeah, and everyone knows that Raw is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fucking raw dog it, so you can say that.
Guy does raw dog it. I've been there.
I like the raw dog in here.
Chop chop.
What about for you, Brett and Marcus of Aepoch? What was the hardest part for you guys?
First?
Pardon?
What?
Oh, never mind. Sorry. For me, it was whether or not I wanted to be faithful to the guitar solo, the guitar player that whose part that I was working on. And I don't want to spoil what direction I went with that or even which guitar player it was, but it was interesting trying to figure out what to do over the solo sections. I thought that was kind of a challenge.
Yeah. I don't have that same experience because I'm not one of the guitar players, but I honestly, this particular Death song is a song that I've known for a long time and wanted to cover for a long time. So I think I speak for myself and Greg when I say this was relatively easy. We just had to practice a song that we've known for years and just record a song that we've known for years. It was pretty easy. For me, I guess the biggest challenge would be kind of similar to Angelo in the way that like my vocals aren't exactly like Chuck's, and I had to kind of make some decisions to change, like because I like to do low screams too. So even the first time we covered Death, Crystal Mountain years ago in the recording on our first EP, like I broke in some low screams as well. So that was the hardest part, was deciding when to switch up the vocals and when it was appropriate to do some low screams, since Chuck pretty much always did high screams.
What about you, Bennett?
What was the hardest part of making the cover? Learning all the parts.
I love this.
The intro to that Black Friday, especially, it's really intricate and it's kind of hard to hear what all the guitars are doing on the original recording.
Yes.
So it was just like, okay, download the fucking isolated tracks and learn it as best as you can. I think I got it pretty good, but yeah, that was the hardest part of the whole thing for sure. And playing it because Dave is just insane with his guitar style.
And the way it sounded like
And like-
Dave, dude, was the best. By the way, Bennett. That's a fucking highlight on that album. Yeah, like Bennett, you fucking, when I first heard it at Scott's house, I was like, holy shit. Dude, Bennett, you fucking killed it, man. Fucking just absolutely great.
Right, because you guys like rearranged a good portion of the song almost. Well, not rearranged, but
yeah, not rearranged, but like made it like
30% faster.
Yeah, made it like faster. Well, that was the big problem with a lot of the early Megadeth stuff for me too, is that it's not like as fast as I want it to be when I listen to it. So it's like, all right,
So wasn't that like wouldn't that be one of the biggest challenges for you too, or because you've always wanted that, it just came more naturally for you?
Yeah, exactly. I always kind of wanted that. It wasn't too hard to play or anything like that.
What about the other guys in your band? Would that have been one of the biggest challenges for them?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. The hardest part for him was the fill leading into that fast part, that big fucking snare fill.
Right.
But he was down. He was like, yeah, like that'll be sick if we play it faster. I'm totally into it.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, that fill is like,
I love it.
That fill is a tough one, man. That fill. I know the fill you're talking about. It's just that fill is a real greasy fucking weasel, that one.
And then last but not least, what about for you guys in Invicta?
Kyle, you can start it.
Okay. What? Am I saying it or are you saying it?
You can start something. Say something. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone knows this, but I actually really like Iron Maiden.
What?
Pretty guess.
Ironically, right, Kyle?
I always just even when like I'm playing Iron Maiden at home and stuff, I try to like speed it up on YouTube and like just play it like heavier, you know what I mean? I always just want to do that. So, Killers was a song that always, just that verse riff, you can fucking really, up speed on that and get it going, right? And and so that was just something I always really wanted to do. And you know, for me, I had no problems with the vocals. I knew in my head, listening to the song, how I would do it. And then yeah, you know, we try to stay pretty faithful to it. But we try to add a couple parts that, like, you know, sitting down and, you know, because I personally, you know, I've been playing the song Killers for like over 10 years on guitar, right? So like, you know, I kind of know all the parts or whatever. So I always, you know, add little things and whatever. And so like putting those in the recordings and having them sound good, it just, yeah, it came pretty naturally for me at least. I don't know. Yeah, Jonah recorded it. But.
Yeah, I guess the overall hardest part about us recording the cover was the fact that when we were planning to do all this, Reef actually ended up having an accident. He broke his ankle. So I had to go through the recording process with all the bands over, you know, maybe a course of 3 months, because I had to spread out all the recordings so that, you know, just record with kind of one guy at a time, you know, whatever the, you know, restrictions on gatherings and this and that, you know, to not impede on the recordings. But as far as the Invicta track, you know, we had to wait until his ankle was better to be able to even track the drums for that. So pretty much the last thing that was tracked for that entire cover EP album was the drums on that song. So he had to he did a super fast recovery for the type of break he had. And he basically drummed that one of his first times back on the drum kit. So yeah, that was one of the harder ones to work through.
Killer. That's killer to hear. Well, fucking Reef's a monster. Reef's dog is being
Best.
All right. Now, this is a bit, I guess, of a more complicated question. It doesn't really have to do much with the album, but the council itself as a whole. Because all of you are good friends in real life. All of you are good friends.
I don't know any of
I consider you all good friends, but the council has been around for as long as I've known all of you. So I'm very curious, who started the council?
Oh, and if we told you that, we'd have to kill you.
Whoa.
That's all there is to it, buddy.
Yeah.
Probably, honestly, comes down to it because
Listen, when it comes to the matters of the council,
just
quit while you're ahead, brother.
You don't even
Okay.
know if you're on the council until you're on the council,
exactly.
frankly.
We got off out of the
Damn.
council because we drank too much. As you can tell right now. That's why we had the Rippr'd. Yeah. But we're both friends. We're allies in this war of thrash and metal. It's a good time. I've known Jonah since fucking I was like 17 years old, man. Well, is he a Rippr'd or council? He's hockey. Well, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, never mind if I ask.
No, I mean, to answer it more simply, it's not really a forming. It's just literally, you know, all the bands in this chat here jam in the same jam hall. So it's just, you know, it's just a matter of us hanging out, and I don't know. We had, you know, some type of internet chats that got named the council, and then we just kept using it. I don't know.
It's just a good meme, man.
Yeah.
We got a large group of people.
It's not like a posse or a gang, man, or a cult. Don't get the wrong idea.
Like all realism, all realism. It's we've all kind of watched each other grow up or support each other for the past 10 fucking years. We grew up. You know, we've shut up, bro. Seriously. So, but no, like it's been like I've known Shy forever. I've known Juice forever from Stolos. I've known Kyle since he was in Aepoch. I've known Jonah forever, and we've all kind of just amalgamated and always support each other as a scene. When Warlord did a reunion show, I had Angus and Kyle are in front row, and just we always support each other, built each other up, and it's always been kick ass. Like, Kyle's been in fucking Rippr'd, so it's all one big happy family in this jam hall, man. It's a good time.
We also call it scene incest.
Yeah, pretty incestuous. Because everybody's kind of been in we've all been in, most of us have been in each other's bands at one point or another, like going back to when,
Exactly.
with me and Rippr'd, Warlord, me and Jonah and Reef, every single fucking band here. The most important band that hasn't been mentioned yet is Piss Hands, but
Infamous.
Dude, we're like
Legendary.
the switch more partners than ever. Everybody's like, Frank's in like 6 bands. Shidy's whipping his dick out in any band for whatever he's in.
yeah, I'm a whore.
It's awesome. It's fucking killer, dude. It's the best thing. I think our team's super healthy. I do. I really do. I think the scene's super healthy. We're having a great time. Musically speaking.
And then the super fucking drummers and Razor, the legendary Razor.
Yeah, fucking Razor. No, seriously though. Let's do
Double Redenbacher.
fucking Shiny, get him. Nice drink.
Okay. I feel this is a good question to ask for the fans. Now, when the album does come out, what would be the name it would be under so we can find it on streaming platform services?
Fuck.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. I'll go.
Nice drink.
Look, the way we're doing it right now is all the bands are going to upload it on their Spotify, and we're going to have, it's basically, what is it called? KW Metal Compilation?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, that's about it.
What's the actual title? Whatever we advertised. KW Metal.
Wait, I'll search it up on the phone.
KW
Okay,
Metal
it's
Compilation.
Kitchener Waterloo Metal Cover
Kitchener,
Compilation.
that's it. Okay, yeah. So literally, we're probably going to throw up like a YouTube full stream, and it's going to be on our Bandcamps. But what we're going to do is drop it all on the same day and make a Spotify playlist that we can promote that playlist, and then you can go click and just have all the songs in a row. That's going to be kind of our main tactic at this point, because we're not playing shows and we're not going to press CDs to like send out, because we can't make any money on covers because it's not even our songs. So
Yeah.
Yeah, this was really just to, have a good time, do something for right now, and to, turn out something cool and fun for people who listen to us and want to hear something new. So we just kind of wanted to throw something out there that was kind of cool, and it was a good time making it. Jonah put in a lot of really hard work and a lot of hours to make this thing happen, and I think I speak for all of us when I say that we're all really grateful, and we're looking forward to seeing what people think of it. It was just fun. It was just fun to do it.
Playing fucking board games.
Why can't you comment yet? I'm trying not to. Oh, there. Yeah, you're talking on the phone, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I'm going back on. Here, let's do this thing.
Come over, hang on.
What's up?
You guys understand the camera tactics that happen, right?
Hey,
Okay. So for each of your covers, is there a playthrough or a music video that will be coming along with it?
Yep. We are putting out. We made a video for our song.
my video.
Gabe joined us.
We made a video for our song and for the Judas Priest song, and yeah, so those things will be coming out. I think we're putting out our video on Friday, just as like an early release thing to kind of push the fact that like a week after that it's gonna come out.
Yeah, that's coming out soon. Fuck.
Yeah, so let's talk a bit about Jonah, what you're doing.
What? Well, there's still more videos.
Aepoch made a video too for the song that we covered.
We were gonna do a video and do a face swap with the actual Exodus video because we're lazy, and I think it would have been hilarious to see Scott's face on Zetros. That would have been awesome. It's just the toxic waltz. It would have worked. But who knows? Maybe I do want to actually do a video of that, but I want to do that when we're doing like live shows and shit, and actually get people fucking diving and then doing it sober. Well, of course. What? I'm sober now. What are you talking? Oh yeah, sure you are. Oh yeah. There's nothing gone. All right, lady. But no, I want to do what people are diving. That'd be fucking sick to do it actually. And I've always wanted to see it. Let this be on record. I want to see Brett do a full-on stage dive.
I've done many a stage dive.
So Brett,
Dude, Kyle can attest to this. I've done stage dives while performing a set.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, dude.
Multiple times.
Yeah, when they were in the
4 times.
prairies.
I haven't
Don't remind me of the
I
prairies.
did it
man.
once in Toronto too.
Brett, the first time we play, can you do a fucking stage dive? I want to see it.
I will stage dive.
Fucking right. I want to see a stage dive. And I want to
Yeah,
see
man.
a stage dive too. Because he's going to be as big as Brock Lesnar with all those workout videos. Yeah. He's going to be huge. Done. Angelo, do a stage dive. I want to see. It'll be fucking killer.
Well, long story short, there are videos. Ones that we actually did and are going to be released. So, yeah.
But these videos do not have stage dives.
No,
Yeah.
but they have,
Okay.
they're
For now.
still good though.
Quality.
That's good.
Oh, it's Angus.
Shit.
Okay. Gentlemen. Oh, Jesus. Now you're promoting it now. You're finally getting the word out there. Has it sunk in yet that this idea you all had back in the summer is now finally coming to an end?
Oh,
Thank
it's coming.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're excited. We're excited to have it out, but I think most of our bands are already working on a lot of new other projects by now. Because this is only one song each band, right? Like, and this is like the better part of a year ago. So, yes, I think we're all excited to have it out, but I think like most of us are like we're like excited about a bunch of other new stuff too. I don't know. I know we are.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, like we could have recorded, we could have released this a couple months ago, but we just kept waiting. And Cathartic Demise had launched their plan for their release, so we wanted to at least, give it a month spread between doing the covers, so there wasn't like really overlap in album promotion, just between our group of bands. And in the meantime, everybody's just been working on other songs and records and stuff like that. So yeah.
Speaking of the Cathartic shit, I've listened to that thing fucking over 10 times. It's so fucking good, man. Fucking good.
Yeah, Cathartic. Yeah, let's talk
It
about
is.
that.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Shiny sounded like he was underwater. I love it. It sounded like
But no, Bennett, in all honesty, it was a very great album. Really
Cheers
good.
to that, brother.
Cathartic shit is fucking awesome, dude. That's a killer fucking album, man. Be proud. That's killer, dude.
That's wholesome.
It's better than your hair.
Mm.
Your hair is magnificent.
Whoa.
Wow.
That album is
Whoa.
topic.
That should just be the only review that comes out with the album.
I'm not one of the greats, but I know how to get it ddone. All right.
Yeah.
Unpaste that whole thing and throw that as a preview trailer for this whole thing. Because it's true, man. Cathartic kills it.
Cathartic.
Really good.
Yeah. Carthosis is definitely one of the top new thrash prog, dense prog bands. Generation.
Hey, the Kents. I can't get over how many times Angelo's changed his background is killing me.
Perfect.
You just got to know the hotkeys. You just got to know all the hotkeys. You're good to go.
Orville pylons has a bumper behind
No, not omnipotent hotkeys, K.
I love to show our background, but we can't.
Pull this motley crew together, Colin.
Okay, gentlemen. Now, though this might be the first and maybe the only time that you all release something together, do you ever think maybe down the road it might happen again?
Jonah.
When COVID-20 hits, we'll have another compilation.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, you know, the downtime called for it. It's kind of a lockdown project. It's difficult to line up, 20 to 25 guys to record, let alone one band, 5, 6 bands of guys to record. So it's not happening, I don't know.
In all seriousness, I would love to do something like this in the future again. I think the covers on here are just like so stupid good, and I'm so happy that the world's going to be able to hear it soon. I think one just brought it really hard on this release.
Jonah grew gray hairs because of this project, trying to organize everything.
Yeah, I'd like to do it again, but yeah, I guess it depends on scheduling.
Yeah, it's literally got to be a timing thing. Like, if the timing is right, then, we'll do something. But, it called for, let's all do something. Let's, show the world that, we still have a scene, despite, venues closing down and whatever, that, we're still fucking pushing forward. We're still fucking getting it going. So, yeah, it's a sign of the times for sure.
Now, with Cathartic releasing their album earlier in the month, this compilation album coming out in May 7th, 2021, make sure to pick it up and listen to it. I just gotta know, without really telling me stuff, is this going to be a huge year for the Kitchener KW scene?
A huge year. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that every band here is going to be releasing a record this year.
We'll be releasing some piece of music in addition to this for sure.
Yeah, we're coming out with ours in the next month or two. We're actually setting it to pressing next week, and Rippr'd's coming out with Red, White, and Rippr'd. So,
Nice. I love that title. That's awesome.
Do I get to interview you for the album?
what?
Do I get to interview you for the album?
You don't even have to ask, man.
Perfect.
Go ahead. Paparazzi Ripperson. Let it go. Let's go. Let's do it, man.
Just gonna ask when they're available.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll figure it out after. We'll figure it out.
It's gonna be sick though. It's gonna be cool. I'm sure the rest of the guys heard it. But yeah, we're all doing it. I'm really excited to hear new Raider, new Invicta. For sure, man. I've heard some stuff from the new Invicta album. For a treat. That shit's gonna fucking knock your nuts off. It's gonna be a good time.
Sure is.
Nice buzzwords.
Good, yeah. Good taglines.
The great.
The great.
No putting it.
Look, the whole thing is there's no excuses, okay? Okay? Just because the virus is going around, there's no excuses, all right? I don't care about the virus. I don't care about the vaccine controversies. I don't care about the shutdowns. I don't care about Doug Ford's tears. I just care about making records, okay?
That's the one.
I can't take you seriously with that guy in the background, man. I'm tired.
He's one of the greats. Whoever, man.
One of the great. Probably the greatest that ever did it.
I don't know, man. Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Right? Fuck.
Oh, damn it.
God damn it, you have a good goddamn family.
Jesus.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Right.
From Rippr'd to you at home viewing this, yes, we are drinking. We are having fun with our family. Oh, man.
What the fuck are you doing down there, Bennett?
Huh?
What the fuck are you doing? Why you got your shirt over your nose?
Just living the dream, baby. I wouldn't ask.
He can't handle the shishi ping that I got going on.
Oh,
Oh wait, I
Jesus.
can't do that. Jonah said don't have wrestling freakouts during the interview. Whoops. Sorry, hotkeys.
Oh no, Angus is with us.
You guys are not really.
Oh God.
Colin, ring us in, buddy. Ring us in, buddy.
Ring us in. Okay.
Keep this going.
Okay, gentlemen. I just gotta say, thank you so much for getting back to me as soon as you did, so we were able to get this all figured out and together to help promote this. Because you all know I love you guys. I consider you all great friends, and you guys know I support the hell out of all of you. And as soon as I saw this, you knew I had to get on it. Like,
You sure do,
just
the
thank you all.
Sterlings. You sure do, buddy.
Hey, man, you got the
Very wholesome,
exclusive.
Sterlings.
Thanks, man.
Had to
Thank you.
our views too on this.
But no, just I appreciate that we were all able to get this done and help promote this amazing thing that you are all doing. Before I stop recording this video and we all go our ways so Angelo can watch his UFC fight.
Oh!
Is there anything else all of you as bands would like to say about either your bands or the cover song itself?
I'm just gonna say this. Listen to the fucking album. Everything's pristine. Well done. Thank you, Jonah, for putting in the work, organizing, killing it, dealing with everybody with the organization, and just coming out with a well-rounded product. You're gonna love what Kitchener and KW scene has to offer. So listen to it, swallow it down. You're gonna love it. Hey, it goes with the content of what. You're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a good time, man.
It's widely known that when even Jonah's not working, he's working. So,
Don't know he has a sour face, like working face. He has a hot chick resting bitch face. I love it. Like he's all the time. He's very rare. For high life, he'll smile though. That's a tip, kids. You go record Jonah by Miller High Life, he'll smile for 5 seconds and then tell you you're picking like a bitch.
That's all I gotta say about the record. No bitch picking. No bitch picking.
Perfect.
Okay, guys. Well, again, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Make sure to follow Stolos, Aepoch, Invicta, Raider, Rippr'd, and Cathartic Demise on their Instagrams, their Facebooks. Listen to their stuff on Bandcamp, Spotify, wherever you choose to listen to music. And circle down the date, May 7th, for all these bands, because they're going to be releasing something truly
be
killer.
there. Be there. Doors are at 8 p.m.
Doors are at 8 p.m.
Yeah, right there.
Lindsay can't get in for free, though. Lindsay can't get in for free.
All right.
And until next time,
Thanks,
everyone, keep on thrashing.
All right, thanks, Colin.